So it's official. After 8 years apart, John Morrison and WWE are back together. After a few months of speculation, his return was confirmed on this week's episode of WWE Backstage. When and where will the Guru of Greatness show up? Nobody knows, but one thing's for sure, he's not short of fresh and familiar opponents. I'm Iain Chambers from WrestleZone, and here are 5 John Morrison return matches we need to see. Number 1, Kofi Kingston. Now, Kofi is 38, Morrison is 40, and 10 years ago, these two were still tearing it up together in WWE, capturing mid-card titles and putting on incredibly athletic matches, but there seemed to be a bit of a glass ceiling for them both. Morrison did win the ECW title in 2007, but never managed to capture one of WWE's big ones. He had a bit of a main event push before he left in 2011, but he never crossed the line. When he was gone, Kofi, of course, went on to win the WWE title earlier this year. Can Morrison overcome his former mid-card stigma and do the same? Either way, I'd love to see these two face off in a feud. Number 2, Ricochet. Now, a few years back on the first episode of Lucha Underground, Ricochet, then known as Prince Puma, faced Morrison, then known as Johnny Mundo, and it was awesome. This one has to happen in WWE too. Their styles are the perfect match, and they already have the chemistry needed to put on an absolute smash. Pass me the popcorn. Number 3, The Miz. Now, the last time we saw Morrison in WWE, he was on a stretcher after a Falls Count Anywhere match with The Miz. Prior to that, these two had a lovely relationship. They were on the same page and are former tag team champions. Now, after they split, it was The Miz who went on to have main event success, capturing the WWE title in 2010. I think there might be some unfinished business between these two. Number 2, Rey Mysterio. Now, just over 10 years ago, Rey dropped his Intercontinental title to John Morrison in what was one of the best televised matches of the year. Time flies, doesn't it? But here we are in 2019 with both men back in the same company, with more classic matches ahead of them. Now, Rey Mysterio is finally being showcased as the wrestling legend that he is, and Morrison would surely love to tangle with an old foe. We already know that Rey's up for it. He commented this on John Morrison's Instagram post announcing his return. Bring it on. Number 1, AJ Styles. If you look through YouTube, you will find some rare indie videos of these two facing off, but it's time we see it in the major leagues. Back in the day when AJ was the man in TNA and Morrison was a young up-and-comer in WWE, fans would have given their right arm to see these two go at it. And now here we are in 2019, and it's shaping up to be a real possibility. 2 veterans who can still go at the highest level. I would love to see Morrison eyeing up that US title when he finally makes his comeback. Did I miss anyone? Let me know what you think in the comments below.